Hello and welcome to Tune Thoughts. I'm Harsh Thakkar and today we are going to analyze Agar Tum Saath Ho from Tamasha. Agar Tum Saath Ho is a song from Tamasha that is sung by Alka Yagnik and Arijit Singh. It is written by Irshad Kamil and composed by A.R. Rahman. This song comes in the movie when Tara finds Ved in Delhi and tries to patch up with him. However, Ved is still stuck in the rat race of life and finds it difficult to follow his heart's call. His conditioning prevents him to listen to his calling, and he thinks that everything is worthless and not worth living for. This song beautifully presents the conflict in Ved's soul. The heart wants to throw away the pretense of being a corporate worker and pull off the mask of sophistication. The brain tells him that anything other than this life would be as worthless and wasted as it is right now. This is wonderfully represented by two voices. Alka Yagnik's voice becomes the character for Deepika and the voice of the heart. Arijit Singh becomes the voice of Ved and the call of the brain. It also becomes the past experiences that Ved represents. In fact, one can even view this song as the heart's last call and the last opportunity to hold on and give it another chance before it enters an abyss of hopelessness and pessimism. Here goes the analysis. पल भर ठहर जाओ, दिल ये संभल जाए, कैसे तुम्हें रोका करूं, मेरी तरफ आता हर गम फिसल जाए, आंखों में तुमको भरूं, बिन बोले बातें तुमसे करूं, गर तुम साथ हो, अगर तुम साथ हो. Translation: Please wait for a moment so that my heart handles itself. How can I even keep stopping you? Let every moment of my grief leave me and let my eyes be filled with your image. I can keep talking to you without saying anything, if only you are with me. This is the call of the heart that says to hold on and give life just one more chance. It knows that things can get better and there is a lot more to look forward to. However, it also understands the plight of the brain and the plight of the soul. It has gone through a lot, and if it fails again, it would never be able to get up again. Hence, the heart settles for a moment of life. This is perfectly evident in the first line that says to stop for pal bhar, meaning only for a moment. The helplessness and the exhaustion is described by the lines कैसे तुम्हें रोका करूं. There is a desire to live life fully, if not for a lifetime, then just for a moment. The heart also knows that the task of living a beautiful life cannot be done alone, either by the heart or by the brain. बहती रहती नहर नदिया से तेरी दुनिया में, मेरी दुनिया है तेरी चाहतों में, मैं ढल जाती हूँ तेरी आदतों में, अगर तुम साथ हो. Translation: The rivers and the canals of love flow in your world. My world is in your love. I would mold myself in your habits. The beauty of their companionship is beautifully presented in this paragraph. Rivers of happiness flow when they work with each other. Their synchronization is their beauty. It also shows the beauty of Ved living a life that he always wanted to when he is with Tara. Tara becomes the embodiment of heart, life, and desires for Ved. Ved is a complex human being with which Tara is extremely patient. Tara tries to unravel one knot at a time and discover the true beauty of Ved. The beauty which even Ved fails to acknowledge or is not even aware of. Ved becomes the complex brain that functions in complex ways and is influenced by so many factors such as conditioning and society. The heart is a simple organ that knows what it wants and would do anything to get it. The synchronization of the heart and brain is achieved in Corsica when Ved and Tara meet. Ved shuns his learnings and makes a fresh start when he says to not reveal their names or any other personal details from their lives. This is where Tara recognizes the true Ved and they build an instant connection. Their bond is beautiful and unique. तेरी नजरों में है तेरे सपनों में है नाराजी। मुझे लगता है कि बातें दिल की होती लफ्जों की धोखेबाजी। तुम साथ हो या ना हो क्या फर्क है, बेदर्द है जिंदगी। अगर तुम साथ हो। Translation: Your eyes have your dreams. Your dreams only hold disappointment for me. I think talks of love are deception of lips. It does not matter if you are with me or not. My life was numb and it shall continue being so. This is the stanza that represents the ideas of Ved. Ved came back to Delhi and lived a normal life. He expected to become better after returning from Corsica, but it did not. It became a happy dream that never came to life for him. He feels as if that was a fantasy and it is all over now. Also, he feels that he has disappointed Tara by being someone so different than he actually is. He was something entirely different in Corsica. Tere sapno mein hai narazi becomes a testament for those feelings. Ved's previous experience of narrating stories and listening to his heart were met with harsh reactions. This makes him think that listening to the heart's desires and its wishes is completely worthless. He is also sidelining and suppressing his own emotions as he is afraid to face the trauma again. Thus, he feels safe to lead a life of numbness and not risk anything by being shattered again. पल के झपकते ही दिन ये निकल जाए, बैठी बैठी भागी फिरो, मेरी तरफ आता हर गम फिसल जाए, आंखों में तुमको भरो, बिन बोले बातें तुमसे करो, अगर तुम साथ हो, अगर तुम साथ हो. Translation: My days pass in a jiffy. I'm running around in joy while I'm sitting at a place. Every grief falls away if I just remember you and if I talk with your image. Only if you are with me. This is the description of how blissful life can be in their unison. Grief would be away and days would go in divine bliss. This is the description by Tara to convince Ved. This is the description by the heart to convince the brain. Their unison is the key to both of their happiness. There is no joy in separation. See how beautifully these lines represent the nature of heart. Tara is the embodiment of heart, and heart never gives up. It can get tired and change its pace, but the beating is relentless. Tara becomes the same throughout the movie. She never gives up hope until the very end. However, even in the end, she is happily convinced, and she was sad, but she was always hopeful, even when they separated. तेरी नजरों में है तेरे सपनों में है नाराजी. मुझे लगता है कि बातें दिल की होती लफ्जों की धोखेबाजी. तुम साथ हो या ना हो क्या फर्क है, बेदर्द थी जिंदगी, बेदर्द है. This repetition is a self-convincing talk by the brain to prevent going and giving up into the desires of heart. It acts as a rationale to not give in and hold his stance. The tone and the emotion behind that is that of sadness and numbness. He badly wants to give in to the desire. He is yearning for the day when he can do so, but he is too afraid. He is like the child who was once bitten by a dog and now is scared by the sight of a dog. The child cannot go even to the dog even if he loves it badly and wants to pet it and play with it. Hence, he plays the past in the brain to prevent him from doing so. अगर तुम साथ हो दिल ये संभल जाए, अगर तुम साथ हो हर गम फिसल जाए, अगर तुम साथ हो दिन ये निकल जाए, अगर तुम साथ हो हर गम फिसल जाए. Notice how Agar Tum Saath Ho is only spoken by Ved and sung by Arijit, while the other lines, Dil Ye Sambhal Jaye and the reasons are sung by Tara or Alka Yagnik. Here's the translation. If you are with me, my heart shall handle itself. My days shall pass in bliss if you are with me. Every grief slips away if you are with me. The brilliance of this paragraph tells us the conclusion that we are going to witness in the movie. The brain ponders what can happen if it gives in to the desires, and the heart gives the perfect answers. In fact, see how perfectly it is a hurtful thing for both of them. Dil ye sambhal jaye is the condition of the heart. Heart is restless and impatient. It craves peace, but it is unable to find it. Their unison is the only way to achieve it. The brain keeps pondering about what would happen if they unite, and the heart gives answers to that question. The song ends with Har Gam Fisal Jaye, a line by the heart, and that is the final answer to their woes and miseries. They live happily ever after, and they're united. Ved finally gives in to the calling of his heart and becomes a storyteller that he always wanted to. He is victorious over tackling his past and being what he wants to. Thus, the song presents a conflict of ideas and the dilemma of life through superb lyrics, excellent singing, and a beautiful blend of music. Violins, piano, and flute are seamlessly blended to make a symphony of grief, sadness, and unfulfilled desires. That is the true brilliance of Tamasha and all the creators that made such a masterpiece happen. That was the analysis of Agar Tum Saath Ho from Tamasha. I hope you liked listening to it. If you would like to give any suggestions, make any comments, or even talk to me, you can email me at tunethoughts25@gmail.com. I would love to listen anything from your side. You can also find the written description of this analysis in my blog. The link to the blog is in the description below. Do not forget to like, share, and follow my podcast. It is also available on YouTube. We meet next time with the last episode of this season, Ek Tukda Dhoop from Thappad. Hope to see you soon. Until next time, take care and keep smiling. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.